If you people claim they don't know God, anyone who says they don't know God doesn't mean that they don't know that, oh, atare we are machine, and atare we are machine, oh, atare short bar, sorry, no, you should know it. These are things that these are things that I believe that when you are going, because if I'm a pastor and you get to my church and you are indecently dressed, I'll let the usher approach you and they're like, oh, maybe this. There are some churches that before you enter, your mouth cloth, now they are covered with.
I know.
You saying that they should wait after the congregation. Eric, do you know you wearing that inside the church, you can tempt someone?
You see, one thing we need to understand as Christians is that, see, we are in a time where the enemy has decided to take away holiness out of the church completely. That is why there are certain things that when you are talking about today, people see you to be a primitive person. People see you to be a clown. You don't know anything. You understand it? Looking at this conversation that you just listened to, there is no person on this earth that you have right senses, that you wear a dress, that you will not know that this dress is not good. When you wear a short dress, you saw yourself in the mirror and you knew that this is the level or this is the length of the dress that you have worn, and you know the reason why you wore it. So there is nobody that can say that I have worn a dress and I don't know that the dress that I have worn is not is bad or is not bad. The question I want to ask you, you woman who says that you wear your short dress to church because you don't feel it is bad, why don't you wear that dress to a meeting where the president is also around? Why don't you wear that same dress when you're going to meet a dignitary? Ask yourself that question. When you're going to meet a great man or an influential person who is held in a very high esteem, you try to dress very modest to look very presentable to the person. But when you are going to the house of God, you dress anyhow. That is what we have gotten to today. You see what Kanti was saying? When you enter a church and you don't dress well, maybe you are new, come to the church, you don't know the standard of morality or the standard of holiness of God, and you enter the church with your casual dressing, and then the church that you have entered is a good church, and the pastor orders the ushers to come and approach you and say, oh, my sister, the dress that you have worn, it is not a good dress. Okay, this is not a godly dressing. So you take this cloth and cover yourself in order for you not to cause temptation to any brother or any sister. You understand? But today we see this thing to be normal. What Kanti said, there is nothing wrong with it. That is the best way to approach it. There are people who come to church and their dressing they're almost naked. Their stomach is showing, their nipples are showing. They dress and you can see their naked part. Maybe some people don't know that the Bible has stated it, that when your naked shouldn't show on the altar of God. Maybe you don't know. Exodus chapter 20, verse number 26. Let's read it. You get to know. Exodus chapter 20, verse 26. It says, neither that shalt thou go up by steps unto my altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. What the Bible is saying, that do not climb up steps unto the altar of God and not let your nakedness to be exposed. So when you go to the house of God, you need to go in covering. You need to go yourself covered. But today we don't see it. We don't see anything wrong with short skirt. The question is that, why is it that you wore the skirt when you go to the entrance of the church, then you started pulling it down? Didn't you know that it's short? Didn't you know? You can't tell me you don't know. If you don't know, why are you pulling it down? Your conscience is telling you that what you are wearing it is too short. But because of the lust that is in you, you continue to wear it. Some people, you ask them, they tell you that I'm wearing it because I want men to I want men to come to me. That's what they'll tell you. You know that what you have worn is short. That is why when it goes up, you try to pull it down. Leave it there. Leave it. Let it go up. Leave it to let it go up. Sometimes our conscience speaks to us that what you are wearing is no good. But because of the lust that has filled our mind and our heart, we continue to wear it. Nature is speaking to you. That is why the thing will come up. Then you start pulling it down. You start pulling it down. What kind of hypocrisy is that? Leave it. You are the one that wear it. You leave it. Let it be there like that. Let it go up. Let it be there. As a Christian, when you go to church, you need to dress modestly. You need to cover yourself very well.